everyone calls me Emelye Wu. My name's actually Emelye Dwyer. It was always like a nickname, but now it's just really stuck. I'm 33. Somebody asked me yesterday if I was doing the RX category or the Masters, and I was horrified. So before I found CrossFit, I wasn't really into sport that much. I was kind of into being fit and healthy, and I danced all my life. I was a jobbing actress up until I found sport and CrossFit. But then I realised that theatre is very subjective and sport is very objective. So I found that element to it really comforting. And I was able to kind of lean into that and use the data to see my progression. I found it a bit easier to cope with, I think, emotionally, really. I started coaching CrossFit after about a year of doing it, and it's because I just loved seeing other people achieve what they never thought they could achieve. I come from a family of teachers, and they always said, oh, you'll end up teaching eventually, and I was like, oh no, I won't, and I guess I kind of have, really. Being a competitive athlete was something I guess had in my head the moment I started. I'm very full on with most things that I do. I'm pretty much all or nothing, and I'm very driven. So whatever I get my teeth stuck into, I'm like, that's it. I want to be the best I can possibly be. Slowly but surely, I started to achieve little benchmarks that I'd set out for myself, and ones that I hadn't set out, you know, real surprising positive finishes in Opens or International Fitness Champs. And of course now, here we are, however many years down the line, training for semi-finals. I'm really excited to see what I could do in semis. Compex is the thing I use every single day without fail. It's become such a natural part of my routine. It's like, I'm sore, I'm gonna put my Compex on. I need to prime for this, I'm gonna put my Compex on. Oh, my feet are really sore from running, I'm gonna use my fix. I couldn't have got through quarterfinals without my Compex. I think people really underestimate the importance of recovery, because the training is the stimulus for the change, but the change actually happens in the recovery. So recovery literally is one of the most important things about progressing in your training. I wish more people were able to take comfort and solace in that and allow themselves the recovery, because I'm pretty sure they'd see real improvements in their performance. I think one of the most physically demanding things about functional fitness or any kind of training like that can be the amount of volume that people tend to smash themselves up with. So they'll do loads and loads and loads of squats, and then they'll do loads and loads and loads of deadlifts and loads of pressing in one day. And so it's just the general repetition on multiple muscle groups, because by nature it's supposed to be full body fitness. So that means big compound movements. So there's not that much let up in a lot of the things that we do. I think it takes a sensible head on a pair of shoulders and a bit of experience to start to understand that your body isn't indestructible, and actually really balancing out the volume that you put in is the key to success, really. The last 18 months, where do we begin? There's a part of me that really enjoyed that forced stay-at-home situation, because it allowed me to really reflect on what I want in life and what's important to me. But at the same time, I think it crushed every ounce of motivation that I had. And it's been a real battle. You know, you only show the good bits really on social media, don't you? You don't really show the struggles, because otherwise, you know, everyone gets out their tiny violin. So the only way I was able to keep training was discipline. Pure discipline. Like, you haven't just come this far to just come this far, and if you quit now because of this situation, then what was it all for? But coming back into a gym environment, it's made me appreciate it so much more than I did before. Suddenly that atmosphere of a busy Monday night when you've got your class, and the changeover of classes where that magical bit happens, where people have had their workout and then people are coming in and they're expectant about what they're going to go through, and the buzz of seeing other people training, it's made me be like, yeah, okay, this is where I want to be. I've missed this so much, and I'm so grateful we get to do this.